So, with Modern Warfare 2023 being out for almost a full week, I got some honest thoughts and my 1 week review of the game so far. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ketchup, and we are back with another video today. And today, we're just going to talk about Call of Duty, man. The game's been out for a full, well, yeah, actually, you know what? It's going to be out for a full week once midnight hits. But essentially, if you traveled to New Zealand last weekend, the game's been out for a full week, technically speaking. So, but globally, will be out come Friday morning. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this video to see whether you want to purchase this $70 quote-unquote DLC game, as most people say or call it, from an average COD fanboy Camo grinder perspective, baby. Timestamps will be down in the description, so you can just go ahead and skip around to whichever part you think is more interesting to you to hear to make your final decisions on purchasing or waiting, or just sticking it all the way out until COD 2024 comes out, or never playing Call of Duty ever. And I do mean ever, again, because franchise is trash, as we all call it in this great ass community we call Call of Duty. But before we move on, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, because we're on the road to 100 subscribers, and I would love for you to be on the journey. I would love to have you here on the journey, I should say, as we continue making this community bigger and better here at It's Just Ketchup's channel, baby. My overall feeling of the Modern Warfare multiplayer 2023 edition, it's cool. I mean, movement is back. You can slide cancel, you can bunny hop, you can drop shot without really feeling penalized by putting your attachments on there. And it, like, Infinity Ward, what's up with that, bro? Stop doing that. It's not a meal sim, okay? Dead Silence is back. It's back. They may have called it covert sneakers. They may have revamped the created class system, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But yes, we have Dead Silence, and it's a perk. Mini map. The red dots are back, baby. They're back. What more could you ask for? Then the mini map having red dots, so you actually know where people are shooting at, so you can actually make a decision whether you run a push or not. Because you know, the past couple of years, well, mainly we should say Infinity Ward years, they stand 10 toes down, basically pour the cement where they stand and say no red dots. We want a milsim Call of Duty game, when we all know Call of Duty has never been and never will be a milsim tactical shooter game when you have regenerating health on small 3-lane maps with only 6 people on there, with hit scan to some weapons having bullet drop mechanics within the game. Sometimes I really wonder what they go through up there. But of course, before I continue on overall in the gameplay, you know skill-based matchmaking is there. We're not gonna sugarcoat and act like it's not within the game. It's here and it's there. It feels very ramped up at times. But am I still enjoying it? Yes, I am. Regardless of it, because you know what? I'm getting over it. I'm getting over the jabs, the angry moments, the yelling, the screaming, all of that shit. I'm starting to get over it with skill-based matchmaking, and I'm starting to just enjoy Call of Duty for what it is. Because at the end of the day, this franchise does what it does, and it's up to us whether we want to buy into it or not. And I've chose to buy into it again because, as I said, I'm a fanboy of the game. I've been hooked since 2011, man. That's 12 years going on 13 now for me personally. And this game solves all the problems we were asking for a full ass year that Infinity Ward would just not give us. They just wouldn't give us that. But Sledgehammer has listened, even though they have been thrown the short end of the stick, not once, not twice, but 3 different times throughout Call of Duty's history and development cycles. They have been thrust into action to help save the franchise and help save the video game, starting with 2011's the original Modern Warfare 3, I should say. They came in to help Infinity War when when all that debauchery was going on, when the original heads left. What was it? World War II. They brought boots back to ground for us after the community was complaining of 3 straight years of advanced movement. They got kicked off of the Cold War. They got kicked off of Cold War's development because them and Raven couldn't mash together. So instead, they had to come back and make another World War II themed Call of Duty and call it Vanguard, which, hot take, it was actually a pretty good game. It was actually pretty fun, especially for me. I had a thrill playing the game. I had a thrill so much, I decided to get Atomic Camo twice in it. And it was very much enjoyable. One thing I will say about that real quick, 100 bloodthirsties on the Mosin Nagant. On the Mosin Nagant, 100 bloodthirsty Sledgehammer. Thank God you copied Infinity Ward's homework a little bit when it comes to streamlining. Can't talk today. It's early as hell. I'm recording this. But streamlining the camo grind is very much applaud, but I will get more into that later on in the video. But overall, my overall feelings of it is, it's vibrant, you can move, but the campers are still there. SBMM is still there. It's there. But can you find enjoyment in this game? You definitely can. You can find it from camo grinding, wager matches, pub stomping, ranked matches. Hell, I don't care. It's 2023. Reverse boost if you have to. Reverse boost in these lobbies if you have to. Find your enjoyment in this game. Because at the end of the day, you paid the money for it. You paid your $70 or your $100 like I did. I paid the $100 for the Vault Edition because I'm a fucking Call of Duty nut job fanboy. I don't like playing nothing else. It's hard to play everything else because it does not satisfy the itch that Call of Duty brings year in and year out. And it's okay. And let alone, let me not forget about your 6-man parties. You bust it wide open. Bust it wide open like it's a brand new chick you just met at the bar and you took her home that night. Because Call of Duty is gonna bust you down with skill-based matchmaking if you're not ready for it. So, with all of that, oh, let's not forget about Camper Joe.
Hi, how are you?
About Camper Joe with his shotgun, his double claymores, his riot shield on the back, sitting in the most darkest corner you can think of, just waiting, lurking, sitting, and bang, he got you. He got you. But if that's not enough for, oh, again, one more thing. I almost forgot because I'm looking at my script, but I'm really trying to freestyle it, but I'm looking at my scripts though.
Nice.
The Movement Kings, you guys can have your way too, because y'all were crying too that you couldn't barely move. Well, here we go. Everybody's getting what they want, but apparently it's not what we want. And that's Call of Duty for you. That is Call of Duty in a nutshell for you. But for me, I found my way to enjoy it. And it was the very first thing I listed off. Is what my channel is based on. Is what my channel is going to always be around. Because that's how I find my enjoyment in Call of Duty at this point. And that is camo grinding. Okay, I found it. I thrive on the journey of getting camos. And it, I don't know, that dopamine hits better nowadays than everything else in Call of Duty. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love my enjoyment of popping off, getting my nukes, even though I haven't gotten any since Vanguard. But it's okay. I'm not that much of a sweaty. I'm still a casual. I'm just a die-hard casual. That's all. But like I said, it's It's an enjoyable game. You can love it, hate it, leave it. Yes, it does feel like an expansion pack, but at the same time, when you actually get into the game, it does feel like a new Call of Duty. Yes, it may have the same coat of paint. Yes, it may have the same UI, but gameplay, movement, different. It is different. It's different. That's all I can say. It is completely different. But to close out this section, like I just said, it's fun. But if it's looking like this is not what it is for you, that's okay. It's okay. Wait until next year so you can say the same thing. I'm not even joking. You're going to say the same thing next year because skill-based matchmaking is still not going to go anywhere. Hopefully, and I do say hopefully with the biggest heart out to the system and the console that I choose to play on, Microsoft and Xbox, hopefully they come in and maybe, just maybe, tone it down a little bit and give more leeway to the developers to say, hey, make the Call of Duty you want to, but still make sure it's Call of Duty at the end of the day, because I did just pay $96 billion for you guys. So make a good Call of Duty, but go ahead. I hope to God Phil Spencer will tell them, hey, take your time. Take your time. Let's make a good Call of Duty here. Let's change the narrative around this game and not make another Tony Hawk or Guitar Hero, because I enjoyed playing those games, but they're not around anymore because Activision drove them to the ground. And I'm not trying to see this franchise go into the ground. I'm just not. I'm not. But if you are, hey, to each his own. I don't want to see Call of Duty die. I'm pretty sure you really don't want to see Call of Duty die. And that's why you're so passionate and you scream and yell and go into every comment section saying, oh, it's a dead game. I don't know how anybody's so dumb enough to buy this game every year when it's the same shit, different day. You say the same thing about your sports team. Only one person wins every year. Only one team can win. That's the same concept that happens in Call of Duty. We call the NFL script. We call all sporting events scripted. And now we're calling Call of Duty scripted. So really, you tell me down in the comment section, what's the difference? In any other form of purchasable product out here that does not fuck you over or does not try to hoodwink you and stretch your ass out for any amount of dollar that any corporation, any company can get out of you. You tell me, because I see nothing but capitalism and a free-flowing market that is just trying to keep its foothold in place as the #1 FPS selling video game year in, year out, because can't nothing compare to the Call of Duty formula of bringing out that dopamine factor of getting kill streaks, dominating the lobby, or getting completely shitted on and be like, hey, it's all right, next match I'm gonna get them, we gonna get it, next match is gonna be the match. That gaming session, that late night session, it's back. You could definitely game with the boys. Yeah, it might get hectic because again, skill-based matchmaking is going to try to clap them cheeks. They're gonna try and get them cheeks from you and make you quit and feel like a noob, when we all know noobs are noobs if you're an OG player, and players are players. A noob can become a player, but a player cannot become a noob. But this game makes everybody feels like a noob by trying to keep everybody at a 1 KD ratio. Now, like I stated, do what you got to do to make this game fun and enjoyable to you. I found my way. Find your way if you still love playing Call of Duty. All right, moving on. That section was hectic, a little ranty, but it's all good. But moving on to the next section, we're going to be talking about this year's Camo grind. And for the final Camo, we got InterStellar, a true successor to another hated Call of Duty game in the community, but now it's starting to turn around for the better, and that's Infinite Warfare's Black Sky Camo. Now, that was the standard of deep space looking what am I trying to say? Deep space themed camo. Then Orion came out, but InterStellar, it takes the cake. Now, I haven't unlocked it yet. I'm still going for it right now as we speak. I have one set of forged weapons, or aka platinum weapons, and those are my sniper rifles. But currently I'm working on my assault rifles. I just need 3 more of those to finish up, and I can get the platinum challenges done. I'm working on my first pistol to have that gold. So we're probably gonna do assault rifles, pistols, and maybe marksman rifles today. After I'm done recording this, I'm probably gonna go live later on the channel, and it's just catch up with a 3. Go ahead. I'm probably gonna go live around maybe 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you will know. I will leave a notification. I will definitely make sure I notify you guys either in the community tab, or I will leave a pinned comment. Yes, no, that's what I'll do. I'll just leave a pinned comment on when I will go live on YouTube, and obviously keep your notifications, turn your notifications on, I should say, and be on the lookout for when the stream goes live, because we're gonna be streaming all night long, people, because your boy is off of work tonight. I've been at work the past couple of days, so that's another reason why I haven't been uploading in the past couple of days. I've been at work, and I've been waiting for Modern Warfare 3 to come out, but yes, your boy is grinding, and yes, we're still going to finish the Orion Camo grind. For those that are still waiting for me to finish that, it's coming. Don't worry. I'm just going to change it up, and I'm going to finish it over here in Modern Warfare 3 with the better mechanics and the OG maps. Because, I ain't gonna lie. The maps in Modern Warfare 2022, ass. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. And the delayedness of our perks. Can't do it. Can't do it. But yes, again, InterStellar, it will be yours in the next couple of days, maybe up to the week, only because of working and editing, because I do everything by myself, from thumbnails to the video. solo channel out here, baby. But hey, we on the grind, like I said, to 100 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button for your boy. And yes, we're also going to finish up the Orion Camo grind round 2, I should say, at least, because we already finished it, as I previously stated in past videos. We already done it once, and we're trying to finish it up twice. We did Atomic, so that only means that it's only right that we go ahead and do InterStellar grind twice too, and that'll be coming once we finish round 1. Now, again, I know it's an expansion pack, I know, but here's something new you can work on. Even if we got all Modern Warfare 2 weapons and their camos in the game, bro, there are 4 different mastery camo grinds you can go for. 4. 2 brand new, no, excuse me, 3 brand new ones, and 1 from last year that you can still work on this year if you're a new player, or you never finished Orion Camo last year. You can finish it in Modern Warfare 3 with better mechanics, better movement system, 150 health, so you can actually hit your shots, maybe, give or take, depending on who you are. Work on your accuracy. That's all I can say with that one. But yeah, then we have 2 new zombie mastery camos that you could do. 1 for the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, 1 for the Modern Warfare 3 weapons. And hey, why not go for all 4 and see what the ultimate reward could be if we got all 4 camos and all the weapon charms and calling cards and emblems. Let's go for the double mastery challenge. So that's the ultimate challenge I'm going to give myself for this COD cycle. Starting today, November 15th, 2023 at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I hereby state we are going to go for all 4 mastery camos. we will go for InterStellar camo twice. And we're going to do zombies twice in 1 year. And you guys are going to be on the journey with me because this is going to be a fun year. I can really see it. It's going to be a fun year, but obviously I'm not in a rush. But shout out to Reed Boy. That man is insane for getting InterStellar in 75 hours. That man needs to take sleep and shower seriously now that you're done, bro. But shout out to you. But yes, we're gonna take our time with it because obviously we have over 100 guns to work on, let alone we gotta go ahead and do it all over again on the second account and re-unlock everything that we have in Modern Warfare 3 and finish up the Modern Warfare 2 grind. But I hope you guys are gonna be here for the journey. And let's go ahead and talk about what I mentioned earlier in this section, in the next section. And in this section, we're going to be talking about what I said, the OG maps. So, with the reintroduction of the long-awaited OG Modern Warfare 2 maps that are remastered and updated to match the flow of new age Call of Duty's unlimited sprint and slide canceling mechanics, these maps have a fresh new take on layouts, power positions, and anticipating the spawns, because that's another factor. The spawns are completely different, but you can definitely learn it because again, there is a working and functioning mini map with red dots. I have to emphasize that for the people that don't understand. Look up in the top left corner when you're in a match. Look at the red dots. Look where they're flashing up at. You see where your teammates at. You see all the dead space. If you do all that in one smooth succession, you should be able to understand and navigate any map, especially the original Modern Warfare 2 maps. If you're a veteran or brand new, there is what we used to call true map variety. Now again, like I said, I started playing Call of Duty in 2011, so I wasn't able to play Modern Warfare 2 in its prime. So all 16 maps, to me, they're technically not OG-ish. I mean, obviously we had a couple of them be remade over the years or just reimagined and remastered throughout the years, but nothing beats playing the original layout with just updated graphics on it. And it's been a blast for me so far. I have not been bored. Even from the beta, I have been enjoying these maps because I am truly learning them like many new players are right now. But for the veterans, I can feel you. I feel the pain, and I'm pretty sure it's starting to set in that, yo, again, another reason why, yeah, I understand it should have been an expansion pack DLC-esque game instead of being a $70 full-fledged price Call of Duty game that is only launched with original maps from over 15 years ago. I get it, but we've also been complaining that they suck at making new maps. So, and my true question to y'all, which one would y'all have preferred? Would y'all have want these, or would you have want them to come out with 16 original map ideas? Obviously, I know which one's going to win. Clear winner. 16 original maps instead of the OG maps that almost half the community, if not more, has already played. But then again, you get to teach people, you get to teach the new Call of Duty players all the great spots that you know about, all the great power positions. Honestly, this should be a great year for content creators that have played Modern Warfare 2 to give out real to really even the playing field for everybody, to make skill-based matchmaking less of an irritant and have everybody pretty much fast track to learning all these maps, as we do with everything in the age of the internet and fast food, because we want everything quick and easy and efficient, or sometimes inefficient depending on who you are, because sometimes the quality over the quantity and how fast you can get that quantity out tends to skew the lines of what people enjoy in life. And that can be said the same with all 16 of these maps, and for Modern Warfare 3 as a game in whole. But it's, again, still, these maps are fucking enjoyable, dude. I cannot lie and say that these maps are not enjoyable, because they are. They just simply are. And going back to you veterans, to all the vets of Call of Duty that keep redeploying every year, or say they're going to redeploy later on in the life cycle, yo, this might actually be the year, because as leaks and reports have came out about how each season is going to be a Call of Duty from the past theme season, I hope to God that they think really smart and not only give us original maps that they already stated that will be coming, plus, if you haven't heard, some fan favorite Modern Warfare 2022 maps will be coming, but they'll be in their own dedicated playlist. Do the same thing, but call it old school fan favorite maps playlist mosh pit. Each season, add 2 to 3 old school maps out of that season themed Call of Duty game. So say season 1 is COD 4. Bring back 2 to 3 favorites like Bog. Obviously we've already had Kill House, Shipment. What is the one that's in Modern Warfare 2022? What is that map? Y'all know which one I'm talking about. It's not Vacant. It's not Vacant. Well, yeah, no. No, actually bring that one. Bring that one. Because not that many of y'all even played Modern Warfare Remastered when it came out in 2016. So again, why do we... I know I'm going on a tangent. This is just about to be me talking about the maps and my overall feelings, but I'm giving it to you raw and unedited. It's something, you know. But yes, I would love for them to put the Modern Warfare 2 maps in their own playlist. Obviously, we got the OG maps with the new inspired Modern Warfare 3 maps that are coming season 1 next month on December 6th. Give us some old school maps too. Obviously, we're going to have 6 seasons, 2 to 3. That's about 12 to what? 18 new maps on top of the 16 maps we already have now, plus the MW2 fan favorite maps. And then if they bring some old school maps back into the game, I personally cannot see how this is not justifiable for $70 at whenever you decide to get into the game, if you do. And if they do go through with that plan, that'll be freaking great. Then there will be no such thing as true complaining of there's no map variety and there's not enough maps. That is potentially 4 different mosh pits of playlists of maps that we can play on, from new age to old school to brand new, never before seen, to some forgotten gems. And it all could be here under one umbrella, under one Call of Duty game. And it's right here in Modern Warfare 3. Now, I get the double-edged sword of that. Technically, we already had that with the fan-made SM2 and the Black Ops servers and all the other modded created Call of Duty games that were on PC that got shut down over the summer. I understand, but here's the chance to right the wrong, and we can get everybody on board. Let alone we can tell them exactly what maps we want if they look back at how and what maps we love to play on and which ones were showcased the most on YouTube. I mean, obviously they have the analytics to show which maps are favorites throughout each Call of Duty lifecycle, and yeah, I'm trying to end it on that. I just really hope that is my one hope. Bring some old school Call of Duty maps in that are pertained to each themed Call of Duty season. It'll be truly great and something that can really compete and give us a variety of maps to play on to have everlasting experiences here in Call of Duty. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Activision and any chief executives or anybody else that had a hand in this meeting of this development of this new concept in this game to artificially inflate player retention numbers, monthly active users, and overall global active users, they done it. They have fucking done it. They have cracked the code on how to retain that ass even longer in the game. And what am I talking about? If you haven't noticed, if you haven't seen, if you haven't watched the YouTube video, haven't been in the Reddit post, haven't been on Twitter, anywhere where you consume your Call of Duty media at, we're talking about the Armory unlock system or store, whatever the hell you want to call it. But the Armory unlocks. That shit, like, what is that? You talk about really inflating player retention time? They have done it. They have done it. Not only have they artificially inflated it, they're manipulating the skill-based matchmaking system even more with this system. So let me fully break it down for those that don't know exactly. The Armory Unlock Challenge store has weapons, aftermarket parts, perks, equipment, field upgrades, and kill streaks locked behind a daily challenge wall, where each one has a various amount of daily challenges that you need to complete in any given day to get these things unlocked. And if you look in your created class system, you can tell which ones are in the aftermarket shop and which ones you can get with regular progression of leveling up to level 55 with your operator. And it's crazy because as we've been seeing it, well, as videos and stories have come out from the gamers, first couple of days it was not tracking. The challenges weren't tracking. Some of the challenges were things that we were trying to unlock that are in the Armory Unlock store. So if you don't peek around and look at your default classes to see if one of them has the specific challenge that you gotta do for your dailies, then you're pretty much shit out of luck in getting to the bonus challenge, which is after you complete all 3 daily challenges, you unlock a bonus challenge, which is win 1 match, and you get a daily point for that. You get an Armory unlock point for that. And that is the second way I mean, obviously this is the first way. The first way is the Armory unlock place and the daily challenges. But the second way that they are manipulating and inflating the player retention is with the bonus challenge. Win one match and you get a point. And every consecutive match you win after you complete your 3 daily challenges, you get an unlock token. Well, you get an unlock point basically for the armories. And that is where you can unlock everything else in the little store that they have once you're done with your daily challenges, because obviously nobody's gonna hop on, do those 3 and then get off for the whole day and not finish playing. So they definitely found a way to keep us playing even longer than most people even wanted to or even anticipate to even play Call of Duty. But hey, if you want to get this certain weapon or this certain perk or that certain attachment, yes, even the attachments, you can do those. See, now that's the double-edged effect that I want to get into, because I taught that out of myself. Here's the double-edged effect of that. You can not only unlock what's in the armory store, you can unlock other attachments a lot early with this system if you activate it. So say if you're in the creative class, say if you're in your creative class and you see that your weapon is not fully leveled up, but you want a certain attachment and it's not there. Well, again, if you see that little green box with the if you see the little green box with your medal on it, you can activate that and do daily challenges to unlock it a lot faster than unlocking and leveling up a certain weapon to get that attachment unlocked. Because yes, they also brought back that system too, and that is it's a no-no, man. We don't like that. We don't like having to use other weapons to unlock attachments to be universally used all around. You know what? And that, now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, no, yeah, both. As I say it and I just thought it, this is the third way they artificially inflate player retention. By having you touch other weapons and, in a sense, have you actually play the game in full and test out every weapon. Gotta level up other weapons to certain levels to get certain attachments unlocked to use on your whatever gun you're using at that moment, I'll say. And that is crazy, hectic, and it creates a new level of sweatiness throughout an entire session that will inevitably probably burn people out a lot faster. But at the same time, once you get everything out of the aftermarket shop, it shouldn't be much of a bother or a hassle unless they start to put things in there. Now, if they start to do that, that's when it will really, and I do mean really, be an actual problem to have in the game. That instead of doing the original regular challenge way or unlocking something through the battle pass, now I gotta actually win 3 daily challenges and then win matches after. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be fun at all. Last section to talk about, and that is what I just finished off talking about, the creative classes. They brought the Hulu design back. It's back for another year. I don't understand the meeting to have the Hulu boxes come back again, but they're here. They're here for another year. There's nothing we can do about it, but it's just goofy. It's goofy. I hate it. Just bring back the scrolling text. Get these boxes out of here. But it's okay, because at least we don't have to worry, because they took a certain element out of creating a class system, and some people may have liked it, some people may have not liked it, and that is tuning your weapon. I'm indifferent to the tuning system, because I would either max out whatever attachment I have on for damage range or recoil or whatever I was using the gun for. Mostly I would just max everything out. I'll try and find all similar attachments and I'll try and max them all out to get the best results, instead of trying to really figure out and finagle and find the best setting. Nah, I wasn't doing all that. It's either to the max or not using at all, and I'm okay with that. Now the kicker with that is, since they took away the tuning system, they brought back I'm happy that they actually brought this in, because it is very much needed in helping with determining what attachments do to your gun, and that is the stat details, the detailed stats of each attachment and what it does to your gun, and just overall detailed stats of your base weapon and what it does, because this gives you better insight in creating a class that is tuned to your playstyle, and it's a lovely thing to have. I'll say it's definitely lovely. It's lovely. And another thing that they actually added in is a filter feature, so you can filter out and really tailor make your weapon to whatever build style you're trying to go for within your attachments. So say you're looking for something for mobility, recoil, fire rate, damage, accuracy, range, handling, you can click them and there you go, filtered out. You can figure out which attachments work best for you without having to tune them. Excuse me. The boy is working on no sleep a little bit. Took a quick nap at work last night around like 2-3, but I've been up ever since I got home from the hospital. But we all good. Your boy's still here. We gonna close it out strong. Moving on to the next part of the creative class system, and that is the perks. The perks. They have brought back the regular perk system, but they have also revamped it and made it, to some people it may be a little overkill and convoluted, but to me it is a nice way to open up the creative class system a lot more and give the players some more freedom in building and structuring their classes. Well, no, not on top of that, but it's broken down into 4 parts. You got your vest, you got your gloves, you got your boots, and you got your gear. Now, alongside all 4 of these doing different things that all work together, your vest is like your biggest thing, because it gives off the division. It gives off World War II vibes of the division, the division style creative class that they had back in the game, where it had preset perks to it. Yeah, it feels like that with the vests, because some things can double stack and some things cannot, and that to me breeds a lot more creativity in the creative class structure, and I, for one, I'm all for it. It'll be great. It'll honestly be great. And we can always have, at any given time, any given moment, any given match, have a fully fleshed out class that is ready for whatever you're anticipating to happen in any given Call of Duty match. Let alone, you can still change your weapons on the fly. And that is just a great system that they brought in for Modern Warfare 2019. That needs to always stay. Weapon class, yes, it's great. Perks are great. Oh, and you don't have to wait until half the match to have all your perks, because there's no time gated event going on to keep you from having all your perks at one. But instead, we start off like classic Call of Duty and how Call of Duty has always been up until last year. and that is with your perks from the very, very beginning of the match. In my closing thoughts, I'd have to say this game is enjoyable. It really is. It is for me. I don't know for you, but hopefully this has given you a little bit more insight. I know I didn't go fully in detail with everything, but these are just the things that have stood out the most to me, and I didn't mind giving my honest take on how I feel about them and what they do to give a nice review of what to expect when you get into this game. Now, obviously, it's Call of Duty. It's point shoot, easy to pick up, hard to master. Skill-based matchmaking is here. COD, it is going to keep coming out year in, year out, but if that's a deal breaker, I have to say, then the game's not worth it. If you think it's the DLC $70 expansion pack, don't buy it. But if you see the game, you enjoy it, if you have enjoyed the background footage that I have provided, then hey, buy the game. If you're waiting to buy it on sale, continue to wait. Wait until season 1 if you have to see what fixes will be implemented and what bugs and what patches will come out, because there are things that are a little broken, busted. A couple of the perks are not working. We got just overall the usual bugs of the beginning game, especially with another Sledgehammer game, because this one was really rushed when they thought they would just make an expansion pack DLC, and then they were retold, hey, $70, make a full game now. But hey, more power to you, and game on with your purchasing decision on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2023. Because I'm not going to try and persuade you. I'm not going to tell you to get it, that it's the best thing. It's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not going to say all that. What I will say, it's enjoyable to me because, as I stated way earlier in the video, I go for camos. So that's my niche. That's what I'm here for. And obviously, having good games are also fun, but sweating constantly is not fun. Not being able to use off-meta weapons just for the hell of it is not fun. But boy, oh boy, do I have to say. Forge Camo, I'm on the way. InterStellar, I'm on the way. Orion, I'm on the way. Bioluminescent, I'm on the way. What's the other one's name? I gotta pull it up in the game. Borealis. So, let me say this over again. InterStellar, Borealis, Orion, Bioluminescent, Forge, Platinum, Polyatomic, Gold, Gilded. I'm coming for you all. I'm coming for every fucking camo in this game, bro. And that's what we're here for. Whether I'm sweating it out or not, we're gonna do this, man. But again, I'm not gonna recommend it if you're not down to sweat all damn day, because it is what it is. It is what it is. But this has been my review of the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer 1 weekend. It's been your boy Ketchup. My helos here. I gotta get back on base so I can get ready to deploy out to get to InterStellar. It's been fun talking to you guys. Love to see you down in the comment section, man. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Down in the comment section, let me know what you enjoy in the game, what you don't enjoy in the game, if you're gonna buy it, if you're not gonna buy it. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2023. With all that, I'm out of here.
Peace. Catch up.